It's time for Sun Belt Conference basketball, and what a showdown we have in store tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Troy Trojans, a rematch of last year's Sun Belt Conference championship game.
They talked about team and their offensive concepts. They're not really a team that calls a lot of sets. That is the way you have to play against Troy because they change up their defenses so often.
It's a good start for Chandler Jackson. Carrington Kill is in for Troy. Chama in traffic, misses. Silla with an offensive rebound, sticks it in. Another offensive board. That's the fourth.
Rebound. That's four, and that one does cost them. Now, on the other end, what I tell you earlier, when Carrington Kill comes in, Arkansas State, you better know where he's at. He's a guard, but is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Dow takes it inside. That's the first field goal for Troy tonight. Cooper Campbell against the 7-footer, kicks it out. Here's a three for Kobe Campbell. That's the first one tonight for Troy. So here is Cooper Campbell off the mark and a rebound for Chama. Chama doesn't have numbers. Kicks it up top. Ellingsworth, three. Got it. Kobe Campbell. Flips it to his brother, Cooper. Sang unloads and drains it. So after missing their first 5 3-pointers, Troy has made 2 out of their last 3.
Not a great, kind of like we talked with Jackson earlier. It's not a great percentage from 3, but that sure looked good.
Silla missed one a moment ago. He connects on that one. Kobe up top to Cooper. Step back, long two. Wow, what a bucket. So Troy with the basketball coming out of the timeout. They get it underneath to Sang, who flips it up and in. We're number 95. You don't 95, see a lot of 95.
Right. That's the, what is that, tight end? Tight end number, what's it, 95?
Could be, as Ellingsworth drills his second triple. Ellingsworth made a 3 from that spot a moment ago. Flips it up top to Jackson. Offensive rebound, Heyman spins. Got it blocked from behind by Dow. And is picked up by Cross. Here comes Troy. Can Tider take the lead? Valdez ties it. Heyman gets around Cross and doesn't hit the rim. A rebound for Valdez. Sang spins, flips it up and in, and Troy retakes the lead. And it's picked up by Hampton. Jackson to the trailing Heyman for the lead. Arkansas State 4-14 from deep. Was there a foul call?
There is.
There was a foul.
Arkansas State.
For the senior out of St. Louis.
Yeah, there was 1 second left when they got it across that this possession.
Another turnover, the 5th on Troy. Harmon finds Heyman. Spins all the way to the rim. Valdez, let's see if he can draw another foul. Doesn't get the whistle. Heyman, bullet pass, 3-ball, Harmon, bullseye! 9-0 run, Arkansas State. You know they want to get Thomas Dowd involved. He's averaging 16 and 10. If Ellingsworth doesn't do that, that's an easy 2. 3-ball for Campbell. Big 3-pointer for Troy. There's Harmon. Jackson streaks to the rim. Got it blocked. Secures it again. Goes up over Dowd and banks it in. He's able to get it to Ellingsworth.
A good pass.
Excellent ball movement here for Arkansas State as Harmon pulls the trigger, gets his own miss back, sticks it in.
Again, Troy's actually shooting a slightly better field goal percentage. They're just not getting as many shots off.
They're 1 for their last 7. There's a high percentage shot. Troy, second in the conference in offensive rebounds. They average 13 a game. Campbell. Good look for Keel. A lot of new faces in for Arkansas State. Caldwell, Chama, and Tunkara. Harmon spins, shoots, and got it.
Last few games, he's been doing it from beyond the three-point line. Today, he's getting inside.
Offensive rebound down, lays it up and in. Approaching the final minute. Harmon has had the hot hand lately for Arkansas State. Trying to set up Caldwell for three, and he does it.
Making some really good decisions.
Keel takes it baseline, misses, rebound Ellingsworth. Red Wolves pushing. Caldwell finds Harmon, lines up the three, got it! 10 seconds left for Arkansas State. Chandler Jackson streaks all the way to the rim, got it off and buries it.
What an advantage having a guy like Jackson that just, when he gets going downhill, he is so hard to defend in the open court.
So both teams are going to stay out here. Referees went to the scores table for a brief moment. I think everybody was just confused after the shot attempt by Kobe Campbell. So we actually have a technical foul that was called. So it's called on Chandler Jackson of Arkansas State, which is actually going to be his first foul tonight. This is his made bucket. This was about the 4-second mark, and then Troy heaved it from around midcourt, and then after this, that's when Chandler Jackson got popped for the technicals. So we had a very weird ending to the end of the first half. So you see the fan in the hat there? He got ejected from the game at halftime. There was a technical foul called after the buzzer on Chandler Jackson. That fan was sitting courtside, didn't like it, yelled at the referee, and he got ejected from the game.
It shows right now it still is only his first of the game, though.
Biggest lead tonight has been 13 for Arkansas State. Heyman all the way to the rim, flips it in.
Valdez turned down the three and attacked and wasn't able to finish inside.
Kobe Campbell misses. Arkansas State pushing. Heyman again all the way to the rack, flips it in. Troy went scoreless for over 5 minutes in the first half, and then a handful of times they haven't scored in 3-minute stretches. Kobe Campbell feeds Sang.
His ability, his strength of his game drawing free throws. I think the last 2 times he went inside, I think he was focused more on drawing the foul instead of just scoring the shot.
Jackson up to 14 points to lead all scorers. Finds Dowd. Got it taken away by Hampton. Hampton in the corner to Heyman. Look at the spin move. Heyman banks it in over Dowd. Dowd an offensive rebound. Didn't hit the rim. 2 to shoot. Valdez gets it off. That pops out. Rebound Ellingsworth. Hampton in the corner. Harmon 3. Heyman with an offensive rebound. Muscles it up and in. It's a 20-point lead. Timeout, Troy.
Every guy on the court was a part of this team last year, whether on playing, redshirting. They have the experience. This is not a team that's going to panic.
Diorama back on the floor for Arkansas State after leaving the game to cramps a moment ago. Hampton with a steal. Chama was calling for it, gives it back to Hampton, back to Chama. 3 ball, ring it up.
Because the number of points he put in his first couple games before his injury.
He put up 21 against Ohio in his first game at Arkansas State. Cross, corner 3, big bucket for Troy. Underneath to Bellamy, short. Silla with a rebound, taken away by Campbell. Down the lane. Bellamy with a putback. A thunderous dunk by Bellamy.
Off to a huge offensive rebound by Troy. Offensive rebound, putback, cuts it to 15.
Chama down the lane. Count it! Joey Chama!
Coming off a big win on the road at SEC Arkansas, the Lady Dogs, just a few weeks ago. Coach Destiny doing such a great job with that team and playing a style that's probably unseen anywhere else across the country. Literally rotating 5 players every 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
It's a big three by Austin Cross, his second in the second half. Yeah, not a lot of teams do that. Kentucky men did it back in the day. Tennessee Lady Vols, they do it. Ellingsworth, corner three. Anything you can do, I can do better. Jackson Ellingsworth.
Again, you're dealing with college kids in hotel rooms and buses and planes and, you know, that many days away. It can test your team chemistry, but he thought it was really beneficial for this team.
Nice move by Dowd. Jackson up top to Heyman. Heyman got around Singh. Valdez calling for it. Zips it in the corner to Singh. Gets around Ellingsworth. Nice move by Singh.
They just cannot seem to cut into this game.
Last time Troy had the lead, it was 21-20. Nearly another turnover. Good ball movement. Harmon three. Got it.
Harmon, another one, has made 8 threes in the 3 games coming into this. And he's at 3, so 11 made threes already this in conference play.
Jackson's pass deflected, leading to a turnover. 14 turnovers. Valdez underneath, Singh wide open.
Another offensive rebound. It's been the key to this game. Coach Cross was worried about that part of it, and it has come to be true.
Ellingsworth, his three is good. He's got 4 3-pointers tonight for the senior out of North Carolina. Singh, boy, he's starting to feel it, isn't he?
He's doing everything he can to keep Troy in this.
The baseline, here's Heyman, hops, rebound for Singh, his 7th. Troy has made their last 4. Dowd trying to make it 5 in a row, and he does.
Quick timeout by Arkansas State.
Never fails. 13-point lead for Arkansas State, under 3 to go. Dowd on the baseline against Hampton, shoots fading away and buries it. So he scored the last 5 for Troy.
I'm really surprised we don't see more of that. I mean, how do you guard? That's almost unguardable. The way he elevates, and even on that, it's a little bit of a fade away from the block there. It's a tough shot to defend.
Harmon, good look. It's a rainbow that drops home.
You got to let that one fly.
Nice pass underneath to Singh. He's up to 18 to lead Troy. He's had a very strong second half.
And watching film was saying, I think one of the things that you don't know how hard and fast he slips and rolls out of screens.
Ellingsworth shoots and hits over Singh.
And again, if you recall the last few years, they would not have had to challenge that. That would have been automatic. The referees in the last 2 minutes of the game, they would challenge those or go review those plays on their own anyway. Not a fun player to play against because he's so physical. His body draws contact.
Joey Chama coming off a season low 5 points against James Madison. He's got 8 tonight. Singh lets it go, stays hot for Troy. 6-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Nice move by Cooper Campbell.
But Arkansas State tonight has actually been without Royal Bruce Smith, who's out with an illness tonight. So you kind of have a trade-off in playing time there. They get past that.
Cooper Campbell, 5 to shoot. Underneath to Singh, a rare miss by him. Arkansas State wins it. 86-74. The Red Wolves are now 3-1 in Sun Belt play. Nice bounce back game at home tonight for Arkansas State.